Yo, what's up guys, SVG here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be cooking up some frog legs. If you guys have seen my videos before, you guys know I normally make reaction videos to music, but I've branched out every now and then and made fishing videos and hunting videos and cooking videos and stuff, and I want to do more stuff like that. As I said in my latest deer hunting video, I want to do more stuff like that. So I was making myself dinner today, and I got some frog legs out, and I was like, hell, I should probably make a video about this. Why not? So you guys are not going to be seeing me hunt frogs in this video. The frogs that I'm going to be cooking today are frogs that I shot with my buddy Garrett like 3 or 4 months ago. I did not record that whole thing, so you will not be seeing me actually gather the food that we'll be cooking today. But just so you guys know, these frogs were shot and killed by myself and my buddy Garrett. In the future, I'm going to start recording when me and my buddy Garrett or me and my girlfriend go out and do hunting and fishing stuff. I'll start recording that stuff more often so you guys can see me do that fun stuff. Next time I go hunting with Garrett, I'll definitely record that because I have 2 cameras now, and I can strap one camera onto Garrett and we can get his POV and my POV, or the same thing with my girlfriend if I go fishing or hunting with her. But that's enough yapping. Let's get to the frogs. So here are the frogs that we're going to be working with today. We got 6 beefy boys that me and my buddy Garrett shot. Yeah, they've just been sitting in my freezer for a long time, and I decided it's finally time to eat them. They are pretty nice size. Pretty nice size. There's 6 of them. We're going to be frying these bad boys up with some Andy's fish bread seasoning. I have used this stuff a couple times in the past, and it's actually really good. It's probably the best pre-bought batter that I have gotten from the store so far. It's like a perfect seasoning, perfect fry. I've fried some catfish with this. I've done some shrimp with this. It's a very good thin fry. It's cheap. It's seasoned well. They have like Cajun style, original style. Today we're just going to be doing the yellow original style seasoning, breading I should say. I've used this stuff for fish, but I have yet to use it on frogs, so we'll see if there's any difference using it with frogs. There are different instructions for ways to fry your fish or whatever. There's instructions for frying, baking, broiling. We are obviously just going to be doing some classic frying in the skillet. So the directions are just to get your oil hot. You know, it says to get your frogs in water and then shake off all the water and just put them in this seasoning. It's a little different from what I normally do. Like I said, I've used this in the past, but I've actually never read the instructions. I fry stuff the way I fry stuff. I normally use an egg batter and then use the batter afterwards. I did that every time I've used this, and it turned out fine. But I think today I'm actually going to follow the instructions, and the instructions say to get your meat wet. Yep. Get your meat wet and then shake off all the water and just put it in the batter, and then it's ready to fry. So I'm going to actually follow that instruction for once. Okay, so first things first, we are going to take a Ziploc bag. You can use a Tupperware or anything like that, but I always like using a Ziploc bag to bread any sort of meat of any kind. Okay, so we got the bag, we got our breading. We're just going to pour some of that in there. We're not going to use all of it because there's no need to. We can... Oh god, I'm making a mess. Yep, good. Fuck me. No need to use all of it because we don't need to, and we can always save it for another time. Now, we're gonna take our frogs and rinse them off with water. We rinsed the frogs off with water. Now we're just gonna shake the water off. It says to shake them off well. Got our frog in the bag. Throw it in there. We're gonna do a couple at a time doing this. Third frog, 3 frog legs in the Ziploc bag. So we got the frogs in the batter. We're gonna close it up, and you want to leave air in the bag so you have more room to shake it. So we got a little bit of air in there. You just want to crumple it up like that and just give it a good shake. Shake it up. You can massage them in there, whatever you want to do. Oh yeah. Boom. And then you're left with these very thin, battered. It's perfect. Just put them in a plate on the side, and then you do the same thing with the last 3. So I know some people actually like to keep their seasoning, their breading after they use it and then reuse it. I think that's fucking disgusting, so we're not going to be doing that. I mean, like, yeah, there's a lot of breading in there, and it's kind of a waste, but I don't know. I think it's gross to reuse breading. I think I think you're pretty weird if you do that, to be honest. Okay, so now we got a beautiful plate of breaded frog legs. Now we gotta wait for the oil to heat up. I already got the vegetable oil in the pan. You can use any type of skillet. It really just depends on how much meat you're cooking, but you can use a really big pan or small one, obviously, it doesn't matter. So our oil is now at 375, perfect frying temperature. So now we're gonna take our 6 frog legs and we're gonna carefully dunk them in the hot oil. Oh yes. You know it's gonna be good when you hear that light sizzle. It's like a perfect temperature. It's not popping at you. I lied. Okay. Alright. Gotta be careful with the hot oil going everywhere. Not fun. Ow! Okay, you're gonna want some tongs, or you can use a fryer scooper or a fork, whatever the fuck you want to use, but these are helpful, I find. Something I think is important when frying food is to not touch them too much, because you're gonna end up pulling some of the batter off and if you mess with them too much. But it also is good to, if you're using a more shallow skillet like this one, you kind of want to try and flip them when you get the chance. With being very careful though. Now you fry them for like 3 to 5 minutes, about 4 minutes. So we'll give it like 3 or 4 minutes, see what they're looking like. I'll show you guys, but after we take these out of the oil, while they're still wet, you can season them how you want, because them being wet will draw in those seasonings. What are you doing, baby? Come here. What are you doing? You would be a fucking frog. You would be a frog. If you weren't a dog, you'd be a frog. All right, so it's been 2 minutes, so we want to flip these, because like I said, when you're using the small, you want to be very careful that we don't lose any of the breading. Okay, so very carefully flip. Oh, these are going to be perfect. It might be a little, I should have probably flipped them like a minute before. That's probably going to be my bad, but they're still going to be good, I think. Give them a good flip. Oh God, I'm getting oil everywhere. So yeah, definitely wanted to flip those like a minute before, or even turn down the heat a little bit, because that other side maybe a tad overcooked, over fried, because we gotta wait on the other side still. So we'll give this other side about 2 or 3 minutes as well. What I was saying is, you definitely want to, when you're using like a shallower pan like this, you definitely want to flip them. If you're using a bigger, deeper pan, you don't have to, because they submerge with the oil. But with a shallower pan like this, they sit on the bottom, so that top side that's sticking out of the oil isn't getting cooked enough. While we're waiting for the frogs to finish up here, what kind of stuff do you guys want me to do with these cooking, like fishing, hunting, cooking videos? What's something that you guys would like to see? A lot of you guys don't watch my hunting, fishing videos, but like I've said a million times, I'm gonna start doing a lot of these videos. I just recorded a fishing video yesterday. I'm gonna do more fishing videos, and definitely more fishing videos, but I'm also gonna do more hunting videos. So what is something you guys want me to try and catch or hunt and like cook? Is there anything in particular you guys would want me to do? I'm definitely planning on doing some squirrel hunting. I'm gonna be fishing as soon as spring comes. Gonna be fishing a lot and doing some fishing videos. Definitely plan on doing some squirrel hunting, some frog hunting when spring comes around, fishing throughout the spring and summer. But what's something that I normally don't do that I've talked about that you guys would want to see me do? Yeah, comment down below what you guys would like to see. Okay, so the frogs are done. Something I like to do is put a paper towel on your plate so that can absorb some of that grease coming out the frog. So you don't want a wet, greasy frog to eat. So put this on there, let it absorb some of that grease. Unfortunately, the frog's kind of stuck to the bottom a little bit, so we are going to lose some of that breading, but not enough to cry about. Okay, so something like I said, quickly you want to do after is, if you want to season them again, do it while they're still hot and wet. So we got some Tony, can't say that. We got Creole. You guys probably grew up using Creole. This stuff is great. So we're not going to go crazy on it. We're just going to, while it's all still hot, we're going to get some of that on there. It'll add a little bit of spice to it, yeah, that's gonna be good. All right, so now that the frog legs are about cooled off, I'm actually gonna use some of this Bandana's St. Louis Sweet and Smoky barbecue sauce. We're gonna go ahead and get these off of the paper towel because they did their job. So, okay, before we even begin, you guys gotta look at these. These turned out like perfect. They look a little weird on camera. GoPro does weird things with coloring, so these don't look exactly how I'm seeing them in real life, but perfect breading. They turned out absolutely just perfect. I mean, yeah, we lost some of that breading on the bottoms, but I mean, like, you couldn't ask for better breading. So yeah, let's get some of this Bandana's barbecue on the plate. This stuff is really good. You don't need it, but I always like eating fried food with sauce, whether it's chicken or fish or frog legs, shrimp, squirrel. If it's fried, I like using barbecue sauce usually, or ranch, or even honey mustard sometimes. All right, so I think these are cooled off enough. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in here. I'm just gonna pick the best looking one, and we're just gonna go with it. Make sure, yeah, it's definitely cooked all the way. They just come right off the bone after cooking them. They're actually a little too hot. Hold on. They're cooled off now. So for the first bite, we're not gonna use any barbecue sauce because we wanna really taste that seasoning and that breading and the frog leg. So we got this little nugget right here, little thigh nugget. We're gonna go right in for that. Man, there's just something about catching your own food and frying it up at home. It's just different. Like, I'd rather have this than go into a fucking 5-star restaurant. I mean, maybe not always, but I mean, it just comes just right off the bone. You got perfect boneless breaded nugget right there. We'll get some of that sauce. That sauce is a game changer. Something else that's really fun to do after you fry frog legs or squirrel or anything is, after you fry them like this, leave them like this, let them cool off all the way, and then get like a bowl of barbecue sauce and throw these in that barbecue sauce and like splash them around and get them covered. And you turn them into like barbecue like wings, like that you'd get like at a bar or something. That breading is so good. Like I said, guys, Andy's seasoning, breading, super good. They have a Cajun style that's also really nice. Oh yeah, and this little calf that you get off the bone right there, that right there, man, that's the best piece of the frog for some reason. It's like the littlest part of meat, but it's just perfect. Like, man, it's so good. Like, honestly, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, if you're a person who normally doesn't do stuff like this, you probably think this is really gross because, like, you eating frogs, like, I think out of all of the, like, creatures I eat, you know, fish, deer, squirrel, and frog, like, frog is the only one that I actually really kind of feel bad about because I really love frogs. Like, I want to have a pet frog. So it's like sometimes when I hunt them and eat them, I like kind of feel bad because I really like frogs. So I get it if you guys are watching this and are not a fan of this, so whatever. Oh yeah, and I got a Smirnoff grape. These things are actually really good. I like the red, white, and blues the most, and the original's really good, but these grape ones, man. Oh, it's so good. Like, super dangerous. You can't even tell it's alcohol. It's like pretty dangerous, but it's so good. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to crack down on the rest of these. I'm going to go throw on a YouTube video and eat the rest of these. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, like I said, something a little different, a little bit of a shorter video, just something I wanted to do. Decided I was going to do this whether I was recording or not. So I thought I'd turn the cameras on and make a little cooking video. Like I said, you guys didn't actually get to see me hunt these frogs, but I will make a frog hunting video if you guys want to see that. I'll be doing that sometime this spring, probably a few times. Me and my buddy Garrett will go shooting some frogs. That'll be a fun time. Definitely gonna do some squirrel hunting soon as well, and as soon as spring comes out, do some fishing, do some catch and cooks on some fish. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for future catch and cook videos. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the future. Hold on. Actually, video's not over. We have somebody who I think wants some frog. Hold on. Let's try and get her a good piece here. Oh, yeah. Wait, River, shake. Oh, good girl. Okay, easy, easy. Good girl. Good girl, is that good? Do you like frog? Yes, you like frog? We gotta get some for Buster, too. Buster, sit. Buster, sit. Here you go. Here you go. Get some frog. Oh, good boy. Good boy. You like that? Oh, you didn't even taste it. Where'd it go?